You have a slow API, how would you find the cause for this? The way you answer this can tell a lot about your experience. One way to answer this would be define slow. Is it 500 milliseconds or 5 seconds? Is it all the endpoints or just one endpoint? Is it always slow or just sometimes slow? Once you have the definition, the next step would be to look at metrics. So if you're using some APM tool like Datadog or Sentry, look at that and find out the layer which is causing latency. If you can't figure it out from there, the first step would be to look at the network. It could be high latency, large payloads, or extra hops taken by the request to reach the server. Some of the ways to fix these issues are using CDNs, compressing the responses, or paginating the large responses, and using proper caching headers where possible. Database could be another bottleneck. So you may have queries which are not properly using the indexes, you might be running queries in the loop, or you might be unnecessarily selecting the data that you don't need. Some of the ways to fix this are adding proper indexes, running queries in batches, selecting only the data that you need, improving your pooling configuration, and caching the data so you don't have to fetch it from the database again. Issue can also be in your backend code. You might have some complicated logic, you might be running some CPU intensive tasks in the API endpoint, or you might have some blocking code so you're not letting the server respond to the other requests. The ways to fix this are improving your algorithms, not blocking the IO, and offloading the heavy work to be done in background. Issues can also be in the external APIs. It may be the external API which is making you wait, or maybe you are hitting the rate limits, so now you have to slow down. You can fix these issues by having parallel calls if you have sequential, caching the responses, and having proper timeouts and retries. And lastly, it can also be the infra issues. So maybe the server does not have enough resources, or maybe it has hit the connection limits. You can fix these by having auto scaling, optimizing the resources, and tuning the server configuration based on your needs. So these were the 5 different bottlenecks that could be causing your API to be slow. But remember, the correct way to fix any issues like this to measure first, then isolate, and then implement the fix. So next time when someone asks you,